Hey everyone, it's Kwamisha, and I'm here so that I can read my poem. I was on live earlier, but for whatever reason, the button to save it on your stream thing wasn't there, whatever. Anyways, so I am a published author. This is one of the first books that I'm in titled Our Words Have Power, and my poem that was written in 2019 is called The Imposter and Intruder. 3 syllables, Kwamisha. Now, I know that you're all home, but I want you to go ahead and say it with me one more time, all right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Kwa-mi-sha. It isn't hard. If I hear another hiring manager say I skip over the ghetto names, then I might just lay here and die because it is how I introduce myself. My name, my face, my natural 4C hair, then my clothes, all first impressions that are used to discriminate. You have to pronounce Kwamisha before you can unlock the code to give me a nickname. My dad used to call me Mishama. My mom would call me Mama or Mutta. Some people prefer Q because it is 1 letter as opposed to 9. The people who love me the most just call me Mish. Mish makes me feel the most loved. And if you call me Mish and I don't feel the love behind it, then I become offended. My dad wanted to name me Vanessa, which is completely boring. No offense if your name is Vanessa. Even better is Dolores after my grandma, but my mama named me Kwamisha. My mom says she got the name from a friend who named her daughter that. And then she goes and says that she got it from a river that when I wrote this, I never found it on a map, but some of you listeners found it on the map. I like to think that I am a river. I tell people don't go with the flow, be the flow, but sometimes you have to follow to learn how to lead. My father says you would always color the way you saw the world. One of my fondest memories is of me sitting on the floor, like how I am right now, gluing papers and little trinkets of sorts together to make art to hang on the wall. I had an epiphany in college. I found myself sitting on the floor creating a set design, gluing and tacking things together. My mom's friend, she had walked through the door. She looked at me in the living room and she said, "Damn, you still do the same shit." And that's when it all came to me. That's when I had my epiphany. I knew that this was really me. I am here to make art, to have people stand in front of my work while holding hands in deep conversation about what they think it means. But what I am not here for is for you to make fun of my name as if I am not human, as if I am not a woman and I don't have emotions, as if I don't have ears and I didn't hear you. A name like Kwamisha is considered ghetto. A ghetto name suggests that my parents are uneducated and live in poverty, which they are and they do. And I mean, my mom started college. Hopefully she'll finish soon. Just because I started here doesn't mean that I'll finish here. My name screams out that I should have 3 kids and 4 baby daddies. My name suggests that I should have dropped out of high school and the 9th grade and started selling my body. My name suggests that I smoke weed every day and that is just the gateway drug. Next, I'll be on crack and heroin with nowhere to go, so I stink up the train station. My name says that I am someone else. It makes me feel like I'm an imposter. Where is the real Kwamisha? Can she please stand up? And then the intruder speaks. My full name is Kwamisha Iyana Monique Moreno. Yes, I have 2 middle names. Yes, I am Hispanic. Yes, I am African American, Puerto Rican, and a tad bit Irish. Yes, I grew up in Long Island where my parents thought that I was weird, and they still do today. Then I moved to the Bronx where people thought that I was bougie and stuck up, the usual. 2 black for whites and 2 white for blacks. I don't speak Spanish, so apparently I can't be Puerto Rican. What you don't know is this. Yes, I graduated high school. Yes, I have an associate's degree in theater production. Yes, I'll have my BA, which I got in 2020 of June. And my MA, which I started in, 2020 of June. Yes, I have a corrections, nail tech, cosmetology, and business license. Yes, I love my name. And when I do have a baby, if I'm not just a rich aunt for the rest of my life, her name will be Kwamisha Jr. I have experience with brand management, loss prevention, and talent. All things that you are hiring for, but things that you would never know because you skip over the ghetto names. Thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to hear this again, with me reading it just a little bit differently, some other types of spice, then you can listen to my podcast that is titled The Museum of My Mind Podcast. You can listen to that on Spotify, and you'll find, if you do start listening to the podcast, that I just started making music. So my artist name is Money Mish, Monimish.